So you're thinking about making some improvements to your home, but you're worried about things that might potentially harm your value when you get ready to sell your home. Hi, I'm Jill Stenich, successfully selling in Sewickley and Pittsburgh for the last 20 years. So what would those things be? I'm going to give you my top 4. Number 1, solar panels. I know many of you love the thought of contributing to the grid, lowering your electrical costs, and being more environmentally friendly, but the reality is solar panel contracts are a pain in the rear when you're thinking about selling your property, because that new buyer is going to have to absorb the contract, and they may not value those solar panels the same way you did when you had them installed. Number 2, in most parts of the country, pools can often be a negative. You know, in communities like ours, where the season for using the pool is so short, you have about 3 months of time, there tend to be a lot of maintenance and a lot of work involved. And if you're not a pool family, you may really narrow down your buying audience by putting a pool in your property, unless you think you're going to be there for the long haul. Third would be specific colors in teenagers' rooms. You know, your teens may have loved purple and orange at certain points in their tenure in this house, but not every family is going to feel the same. So you probably need to neutralize those strong colors that are often present in preteen and teenager bedrooms. And the last thing is, you don't want to try to sell a house where all of the mechanics are on last legs. And what do I mean by that? If you've got a roof that is nearing the end of useful life, your furnace is almost ready to futz out, your air conditioning system is right at the end of its useful life, and some of your appliances are about ready to go, not really the mode where you want to be when you're thinking about putting it on the market. You don't need to update every single one of those, but you certainly don't want them all to be at the end of useful life as you think about getting your property ready for sale. So those are the 4 things that I think you want to focus on if you're thinking about making improvements to your property and headed down the road of putting it on the market anytime in the near future. And that is the real in real estate.